Hey, do you want to hear a fun fact? Did you know a butterfly flapping its wings in Brazil can set off a tornado in Texas? I'm serious. No, I didn't make up this fact. This fact was actually said by Edward Lawrence. Who is Edward Lawrence? He is a very famous American mathematician and meteorologist. He had created several theories to predict the climate and weather, and he was the creator of the chaos theory. Have you heard about butterfly effect? It's not an imaginary theory, na. Like butterfly effect is something which we cannot understand it that well. That is why we think it is some kind of a fictional nonsense theory. And this thing was actually created by Edward Lawrence, who is not a pseudoscientist, who just sits there and make imaginary theories. He had scientific reasons on why he believed that. Okay, it is kind of a true that a butterfly flapping its wings won't set up tornado, but there is a probability of small changes happening somewhere, if creating a bigger change somewhere else. He wrote a book called Essence of Chaos in 1993, and there he discussed that small changes can result in different outcomes. Things can be very unpredictable. He was a meteorologist, there is often a joke, the weatherman doesn't always predict the weather accurately. They will say it will be raining and it will be sunny. It's much very difficult to predict the weather. Why? Because things are something which are very unpredictable. We feel we know something, but there are lots of factors which are unknown to us. We can we know basic idea of things, like this is rainy season right now, so there is a probability of rain occurring. We won't be surprised if it's raining today or tomorrow, because there is a probability this is a rainy season going on. But we cannot accurately predict whether there will be rain or not. We cannot definitely say today it's going to rain a lot. We can assume it's going to rain based on the clouds, and since this is rainy season and we are seeing rain falling in the past, but there is no guarantee that there will be rainfall, because we understand some things, but there can be some kind of slight error in our judgment. Sometimes we look at the clouds and think it's cloudy, but it's not cloudy enough to rain, or there can be some other factors which we are unaware of. Some other kind of climatic conditions happening somewhere affecting our own climate. So all these factors can change the outcome. Sometimes you must have seen there can be some kind of high tide which can cause a tsunami, and this doesn't happen overnight. It doesn't happen suddenly, but since we cannot predict everything, since we don't have information about everything, we cannot accurately predict it. We are still trying to understand things going on around us, but whatever we have understood, we know that whatever we changes we make does impact not only our own lives but other lives as well. When the butterfly flapping its wings won't actually set off a tornado, but there is a chance it can do it. The flapping of wings won't automatically lead to a tornado, but flapping its wings can lead to a different outcome, which can lead to a different outcome, different, and can lead to a tornado. It's not always true, but there is a possibility of it being true. Like good habits, bad habits. Like if you decide to sleep, if you like, instead of waking up early, you feel like, okay, I should sleep more. So one day sleeping extra won't have much of an effect, but there is a possibility you sleeping late can lead to you waking up late, so you doing things very quickly, fast, and if you have to go to office, school, college, and since you're doing things fast, you don't look at things properly, so you sometimes may forget to pack something important which you had to take. Like it can some, like example, your mobile phone, you forgot your mobile phone, so you go and run, and then you go to the train station or bus stop, and then you catch the bus, and when you reach ahead, then you realize, oh shit, I forgot my mobile phone. And there can be some important news which someone was trying to call you, but you were not able to pick up the phone since you left the mobile at home. Maybe that phone call can be an old friend who you really liked, but since you didn't pick up the phone, the friend thought, okay, maybe the person is busy, or this is wrong number or something, and they don't call you again. Maybe it can be a phone call of an lottery you won. Something good happening, bad happening. You waking up late led to a change which was like something unpredictable. You didn't expect you missing out on your love because you woke up late. This is can be funny, like people think, no, take care, be careful of your actions, if you make some kind of changes in your life future would be different, and this is like absolutely true, like I am noticing that the slight changes which I am making now, even waking up early or eating certain kind of food, in it changes, like the food which I am eating, when I am eating low calorie food, I am losing weight, I am like able to walk more, and when I eat like unhealthy food, too much food now, like I am gaining weight, more and more weight, and like my stamina is also getting reduced, and like I am less and less interested in going to gym and becoming fit. Me choosing the food changes my health very significantly. I think it's not that big deal. I can eat some more. I'm like losing money, gaining weight, and losing my desire to get healthy. Whereas if I like eaten low calorie healthy food, then I would be like, okay, like there is some changes happening in my body, I'm like becoming thinner, so I would be even more excited to go to gym. If I go to gym excited, then I will exercise a bit more, it will affect my like health a lot more. I like my metabolism will increase, my strength will increase, so my willpower will increase, and so I will have more control over the food I eat, so I will lose even more weight. The gradual changes start happening. Again, it's not one time thing, like one day I decided to eat fried chicken and suddenly I'm overweight. My weight gain is like resulting of me like making constant bad decisions about eating food and not exercising. So this butterfly effect doesn't like happen all of a sudden, like flap its wings once and then suddenly, oh my god, tornado. you know. But it can create in a small changes, and that small changes can lead to a different outcome. Like me choosing to eat healthy food, changes my life greatly. I will have a different life when I'm overweight than when I'm healthy and fit and slim. you know People will look at me differently, they will treat me differently, my self confidence will be different. So these things can change the life which I will have in future. So you have to like constantly make this change. Like one day waking up early won't be enough. If you like do it on regular basis, the slight changes will change your future. Yes, and a lot of philosophical channels talk about it. This is something which is scientific and philosophical at the same time. Yes, there is some scientific basis on this theory, chaos theory, you know, which is like can be mathematically proven. Even though it cannot be proven, there is still a mathematical basis on why this is there. You know if we understand things better, it will be much easier to predict things with accuracy. More information we get, more easy it will be to predict the future. But whatever information we have, we can still tell that slight changes can lead to a better outcome. Even if you don't know things right now, you can still slowly learn things. Like if you want to become an engineer, you don't have to like become an expert engineer on the first day, but you can learn things slowly about it. What is engineering, what is included in it, what kind of books are good to know about engineering, which colleges are good. And if you are like constantly focused on it now, you will take decisions to become better engineer. So if you want to become a better engineer, your decisions will change. Your decisions will lead to you taking different actions, and different actions will lead to different results. you know like you aiming for certain goal. Like if you are aiming for engineering, and you are like one day you think about engineering and like focus on it, and a few days you go for it, and then you are like distracted by something else, then you won't go in this trajectory. If you are distracted, you will go in some other direction, then your future outcome will change. Slight changes, and you won't even realize. You like, okay, I'm going, and then you're like, maybe I should watch some TV, maybe I should look into this career, maybe this 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 and you're some different direction. you know Sometimes it can be a good thing, sometimes it can be a bad thing. Maybe sometimes you will lead a better life doing some other profession than engineering. Sometimes you can make bad decisions which can like cause negative effects. you know these changes don't happen like overnight, like suddenly for few days and your life is suddenly changed. That won't happen. It's extremely rare that slight change can lead to a completely different outcome. This is a possibility, but this is an extremely rare possibility. Most of the life changes are like slowly changes. Like I saw the chaos theory diagrams about the pendulum, where like do it is moving slightly, but it's not like suddenly out of nowhere going. There is still some kind of predictability on where it will go. If you see it moving this way, it will reach that point, that point. you know when you are taking decisions, try your best to make good decisions and be consistent with it. You going in one direction and then suddenly going in some different direction will not lead you to the direction you were hoping for. you know. So true. Yes, we have to we don't know everything. We don't know which decision is the best decision. Like we don't know whether becoming engineering is good, doctor is good, teacher is good, painter is good. We don't know what outcomes which will be beneficial for us. But whatever information we have now, we have to make the best out of it, the best decision out of it. You reach a point, then you will be guided. I feel like I am being guided by God sometimes. Sometimes since earlier I used to be no, I have decided my goal, I want to be this and this is going to happen, that is going to happen. But I realized that things are very different than I expected. Just because I imagine a route certain way doesn't mean it will go certain way. But I can still get an idea of what will happen based on whatever information I have. So I know what I have to do. I have to take this decision, I have to lose weight, so I have to eat less food. I may lose weight in 2 months, I may not lose weight in 2 years. I don't know for sure because there are some other factors. But whatever factor is in my control now, I try to make those decisions. Yeah. It's okay if you don't know everything. Find out what you know and use it. And slowly you will be guided to the right direction. As long as you make good decisions, follow your intuition. God is telling you things. Your intuition is sometimes telling you this is not good, this is good, this person is good, that person is good. So be listen to this intuition and whatever information you have in your mind and make wise decisions. I do believe everyone has a possibility and capability of having a good future. Just bad decisions can lead to bad outcomes. But everyone has a probability of getting a good life. Just make more good decisions which is beneficial for you and less bad decisions. Occasional bad decisions okay, but mostly try to make good decisions. Then slowly we'll go to a good outcome. Do you want to share a fun fact? Okay, tell me. That's that's an interesting fact.